Welcome to the video. I want to talk about beliefs. I want to talk about so you can see clearly how you see things and why things are the way you are, and then how you can shift them. It's all about the beliefs. It's all about, even though we don't think we believe something, because sorry, I forgot to do this. Because we're like, there's just no way. Like, I wouldn't still believe that. I really want this. I've been working towards this for so many years. Why don't I have it? I don't know. But something's up, right? Well, let's just look into this a little deeply. Okay, there's some beliefs that we're not really aware of, and I'm reading from my book, not my book, someone else's book, Parallel Universes of Self. It is such a fantastic book. Really, that you really are unaware of some of these beliefs, right? But that you hold them to be true, so true that you do not view them as beliefs. You view them as truths. You're like, this is the fact. This is just the facts. Have you ever heard someone, right, where they're like, you're looking at them thinking, I don't know why you think it has to be that way. Like, why are you crazy? And they're like, no, that's just the way it is. This is just the truth for me. This is the way it's always been. I guess I've tried this, I've tried that, right? You may be able to see, oh, that's not really true. But to them, it's real. So you have those things, we all do, that are within us, right? That we have these belief. We just think this is just truth. I'm not choosing to believe it. It is just true. But actually, we are choosing. And we may have chose a long, long, long time ago, but we're just unaware. And it becomes so many things become the way we view the world. And a great analogy they use in this book is that imagine beliefs are like sunglasses you are wearing. Right? Imagine them as sunglasses you are wearing. You are looking through the glasses at the world. So you are viewing things through your glasses, which is like through your perceptions, through your beliefs, through your identity, right? Like who you believe you are, what you believe is possible for you, what you believe is possible for somebody maybe even that lives in the country you live in, or has been raised the way you were raised, or has the trauma you have. You are now viewing the world through, we always are, through that perception. So you're looking through that, just like looking through rose-colored glasses, right? You are choosing, even when you're not aware of it, to look at the world a certain way, and that determines how you see the world. And that determines what you believe is true, what you see as true, and what you see as bullshit, and what you see as that's stupid, or what you see as, oh my God, I love that, I wish that could be me or my life, right? It's all of that. You say, this is what reality really looks like. You believe the reality that you see, that you perceive, that you think is real because you're looking at it going, well, of course it's real. It's right there. Can't you see it? But someone else is looking through their own sunglasses and they're seeing something slightly different. And you know that thing where you tell one person and then they tell another person and they tell another person and they tell another person, and how things get changed and switched up. And also a good example is how there can be me and my three sisters and grew up the same with the same parents, all of that. But we can view certain aspects or times of our lives as so different. It's like, were you even there? Like, how are you remembering it that way? Right? And also, if someone witnesses a crime, or a few people witness an accident or a crime, they're going to see, there's going to be all these different stories of what really happened. They're going to believe, no, this is what really happened. Honestly, this is what really happened. Each person's going to have their own story that they are convinced is the real, but everybody is different. So who's really right? It's just the way we perceive things, right? And so we see this, it's like, look, I'm losing track of where I am here, but you are viewing the world the way you see things through your sunglasses. So to change things, to change the world outside of you requires the change inside, because you are the one seeing what's out there. So when I change myself inside, my perceptions, my thoughts, my beliefs, my words, I will then see the world differently. Right? Like your friend sees the world differently, and like your mother and father see the world differently, right? But everybody has their truth. So if you want to change the perception, change the story, change your reality, you need to change within you, right? When a thought starts running on automatic, it is pushed out of the conscious awareness. We can call it a subconscious belief, a core belief, right? Something you are so convinced about, you don't even question it. A belief is basically any thought, statement, mental image, or definition of what is and what is not. A core belief is something many beliefs are based upon. So you can have a core belief, I am not worthy. And a lot of people have that. Very true. I am not worthy. Mine is, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Kind of the same thing. And so all other beliefs, so many other beliefs that we end up with reflect the same thing. Well, I am not good enough to have a high paying job. I am not good enough to have I don't believe that about men really, actually. I'm lucky that way. But let's say someone believes I'm not good enough to lose all this weight and have a really great body. I'm not good enough to end up in a fantastic marriage and have wonderful kids. I'm not, right? All these things. So it's just based on this one core belief. I'm not worthy. Therefore, I'm not worthy of something else. I'm not worthy of something else. I'm not worthy of something else. And it just keeps showing up in so many areas of your life. But it's only a belief. It is not true. And we know it's not true. And you can know it's not true. And the frustrating thing is you're like, I know it's not true, but why do I keep acting from it? I'm acting from it. So of course, one of the best things you can do is, of course, have the awareness. So if you can figure out what those core beliefs are, which is really your reality reflects your beliefs. What is in your reality? What is your reality like? It is reflecting to you all your beliefs. It is reflecting to you what you think you're worthy of. It's reflecting to you what you think is possible for you. It really is. And that can be hard sometimes because you're like, oh, what? No, I really do believe I'm worthy of so much more. You do. In your conscious mind, every day you're choosing, I'm worthy of way more. I know it, right? So it's just more like you haven't quite built or changed the deep-seated subconscious belief of I'm not worthy yet, but you have the conscious awareness, and that is the perfect. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes continually adjusting. So it's like taking off those old sunglasses, putting on another pair of sunglasses. And sometimes it's little things. I'm now choosing to see that I'm really getting good at this one job or career thing. I'm choosing to see that. Wow, you're right. Okay, I am smarter than I thought. I do deserve a promotion, or I do deserve something better, or I do deserve to follow this passion now. I see I'm really good at it. People are telling me I'm good at it, right? Like it's like these things, it's by taking steps, changing the thoughts, doing different actions, having different habits. By doing the stuff that will bring you closer, that is when your belief starts setting in. And choosing every day to be conscious. What am I thinking? What am I believing? What does my heart say? What does my body say? So in a sense, beliefs, emotions, and actions are like a triangle. Beliefs, emotions, actions. Or I did kind of a circle in one video I did a long time ago. You believe something and it creates a feeling, right? So if you believe I'm not worthy, it creates a feeling of, oh, I'm just failure. I'm unlucky. I'm never going to get this, right? Sadness, distraught, maybe a little bit of depression. And that creates an action. So what action are you going to take from that low vibe feeling, right? You're not going to try much. You're going to sit back. You're going to go to work, come home and just sit and watch TV and eat and do things like that, right? You're like, I don't believe it's possible for me to change my life. I don't believe it's possible for me to have a wonderful guy in my life or girl in my life. Right? You're going to take actions according to those beliefs. And then when you take those actions, it just affirms it. And then you're back to the whole thing again, right? Then it just affirms your belief. See, I told you I wasn't worthy. I told you I can't do this. I know I can't do this. Why do I keep trying? Because I'm just a failure. Do you see what I mean? So we can change it. Your belief, you change how you feel and perceive. Oh, I used to perceive this. I know I thought about it this way. I know I felt that way about it. Okay, now... So that's the old way. It's not true, even though it feels true. Even though I get caught up in feeling like that's true, it's not. So, okay, what am I going to choose to feel instead? I'm going to choose to tell myself to feel, to journal, to think about, to visualize what I desire instead. Okay, I'd like to spend my day doing things that bring me joy. So I'm going to allow myself to have time to do, this is just an example. I'm going to allow myself time. I'm going to give myself time. I'm going to have time. I'm going to make time. I'm going to have time. I'm giving myself time, right, to do these things that bring me joy. I'm worthy of doing things that bring me joy. I can allow other people to do their thing. I get to do my thing. Yeah, I need to change how I think. That's right. People get to do their things. I'm worthy now to do things that I want to do. I'm changing the way I think. So I'm changing the way I talk. Thank you. I'm unavailable right now to spend time with you because every day I take time for me to do this. So I'll help you out after. Okay? See what I mean? You start to change things like that. Then you start to have the awareness, like your feelings start to change. Wow, this feels awesome. This feels good. I'm proud of myself. I'm stepping up. I'm talking up. I'm proud of myself. This is great. And then you feel better, right? It's like, ooh, this feels so good. And then you start taking better action. You're like, okay, you get more confident. You're like, okay, I'm going to now do this. I'm going to now say that. I'm going to now try these things. And that's how, and then the belief starts being, I really am. I really can do this. This really is true. Oh, I really can change how I think about things. And so that just reinforces, right? So it's not that you want to believe before you see, because if you don't believe before you see something, so if you don't believe, right, I'm not worthy of having that, then you're not going to try to have it. You're not going to ever have it then. But when you can believe you're worthy of it, no matter what your circumstances, you will take action, right? You see that version of you, you believe that it's possible, right? So you believe it's possible. I'm believing it. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing myself as that person. I'm imagining what I would say. I'm imagining how I would act. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to do that. I'm choosing to do that. Yes, that is what I really desire. That is right? You're working from that belief. You're moving from kind of like the end backwards, right? You're seeing the end or some aspect of your future, how you want it to be. You're holding on to that vision and you're feeling it. You're acting from that place. You want to feel it because then from those feelings, you're going to take the proper action, right? But if you're acting from that low vibe, nothing, I'm not worthy, nothing's possible, what actions are you really going to take? You're just not. All right, well, let me know if that helped. This is part of the whole, I'm going to be doing some more videos about this because this is what stops us. We can't outperform our belief. We can't outperform our identity about who we think we are or what's possible for us. That's why we don't move forward when we really need to want to move forward. And that's why it can get so frustrating because we think we're doing all the right stuff, but nothing's really changing or staying changed. But that's because we ourselves need to change from the inside. But who tells us and shows us how to do that? Well, that's what I want to help you with. All right, have an absolutely amazing day. Give me a like. Make sure to subscribe. Share this video if it helped you understand something. Let me know below what you thought about it. If you had any aha moments. All right. Catch you later. Bye.